Alrighty. I did say at the beginning of the last video what I would be doing, so no real need to belabor anything. Let's get right into it. I'm going to start by going to Dungeon 3, and I'm going to go for the key. As far as what I remember yesterday, I think I only need one key. And if I can get that one key, I should be good. When you start to know where this is, it's how you know you're becoming a Zelda 2 expert. Something I never thought I would say. So I have a Zin in my mouth, and it's gonna lead me to be all spitty, which is annoying, I know. I'm a sinner. I also didn't make my tea. Yet, sir. So, it's on the agenda. I will take a little break, maybe after I get through Dungeons 3 and 5, and, you know, calm myself down from the disappointment of yesterday. Whoa! And then let's see if we can make the trench run, right? I know, I didn't make tea for the trench run. Go figure. All the times. Now, if the key is not in this one, it is in one of the next rooms. I will pause this for just a moment and go get the spit cup so I can do it off screen. I have a regular water here, but it's not the same, you know? I can spit into my water. I got myself some Pluckers cups. They are called Megaritas. You can go to Pluckers and get one. They're pretty good. The Megaritas, that is. I don't recommend working at Pluckers, though. They run their back of house like a military operation, and it's not in a fun way. It is... Also, they stay open way too late. So you're sitting there like, what are you doing? Why am I still here? Like, it's 1 in the morning, bro. No one's coming in, especially not in a college town. Okay. Pretty sure I go left. I got the key. I think I go down here. This is a little bit easier than I thought it would be. I guess this is what happens when you are refreshed, right? And prepared. I don't know what makes me prepared this time, but whatever. Alright, let's get ourselves our first one up. And then we will head back through here and go to Dungeon 5. Shit. Oopsies. Oh, shit. I was listening to Ace Theo's conversation with Amicus. I was thinking about the Zen I was taking, and I was like, I wish someone would send me some smokable fresh tobacco, right? Natural smoke, natural tobacco. Ace Theo. Who said that? So while I was thinking about that, I thought, let's watch his video from today, because I saw he had done something for Amicus for the essay, and I hadn't watched it yet. I have yet to get into a conversation with Amicus. I haven't bothered. Not that I wouldn't like to, I wouldn't mind it. It's just, it's one of those things where if you haven't had a conversation with one of the objectors yet, then... Ooh. Okay. If you haven't had a conversation with one of the objectors yet, I don't see why you can't. It's more so after an objector has shown themselves unwilling to research, such as insert Jill here, insert JG there. And I stress not just not do their research, but also refuse to acknowledge the validity of said research, such as Jill has said more than once that he doesn't think that a literal translation is viable. Which is like, of course you don't think it's viable because you're busy liking the assumptions made from other random translations. So, like, duh. Now, I don't know. Do I go down here, or do I go down over there? I think I go down over there. Oh well. I saw how much easier it was to go through the Island Palace this time, so... whatever. Which, I don't like it when people don't want to do their basic research in a matter. So... I don't know if Amicus has or has not done his research on the Concordant yet. But moreover, on a proper, not just English translation, because an English translation is the training wheels, right, for the Greek. Yeah, this is the one. But more so for getting these guys to do any real research on the Greek text, Greek translation, and actually stand on their business. Like, I don't know why Apolumi should be treated as anything other than the word lost, which is what it is so much of the time. But, I'm just used to the objectors not caring or doing their research first. Ooh. I did not know you could just jump like that. So I've just been going back through the dungeons all this time for what? Alright, well, oh well. Got ourselves another one up. There's another one up over here. I don't know why I randomly lost health there, that is annoying. Oh well. Alright. I don't know why I gained health there, but that is a blessing. I will pull up the chat in just a moment. I haven't done that. I should, though. Where is the, where's my phone? Oh, there's my phone. Yeah, I'll pull up the chat just in case someone comes in and says hello. I never know where my phone is. Alright. I think I remember where to go here. I think you go left. I should have just jumped. You lose most of one block of health. I think you go down, and then left again. Oh my god. I don't even need to, like, successfully do it perfectly, just do it enough so that I don't die. Alright, I think it's one more. Yes, it is. Might as well. Once again, we have no keys now. Now let's go to Dungeon 2, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Now, I forget where the other one-ups are residing. Oh, there, I do know where one is, actually. I need to go grab it. It's on the other continent. Thank you. Let's go heal ourselves. Hello, Lady of the Night. Now, I don't know how many more one-ups I can get. It's a pretty good number already. Let's check our handy-dandy notebook. It's really just a map. Alright. I got the one-up there. Got one up there. I had gotten the one up there earlier. I didn't get a one up there, though I can. Let me just look up where they all are. Might be easier, right? A Link doll. There's one there. I got that one. I got that one. I didn't get that one. Oh, there's one in the Great Palace. I forgot about that. Okay, so I can get 2 more total. One of them from Dungeon 2, and one of them from the 3rd section of the map. Alright, let's make it happen. I like that we had to do the more complicated ones first, and we kind of have to do it that way with the other ones as well. We have no real choice in that matter, because otherwise I can't get everything. Without having to use spell. And I don't want to! I think this is going to be the farthest journey to the end. We have to fight Helmet Head again. She'll be fine. Won't be a thing, Chicken Wing. By the power of the Zin. I'm just kidding. No. By the power of love. I like that better, don't you? Even though I think the Zelda from the first game is our love, not the one that's taking a elongated nap right now. But still, ain't but a thing. I think we go down. Ooh. It's a terrible jump, but again, since enemies are doing far less damage now, it's really not that big a deal. Ooh, we've been 200. It's not that important though. Pretty sure there's a little guy over here. Yep. Ugh, I've had the farts all day. It's annoying. Rodney Paris' son came over today. We watched Slumdog Millionaire. Yet again, another anti-free will shebang. Key. Nice. Rooted in love. Top of all of that, so can't really be complaining when the story's that good. Go away, dude. Ooh, alright. I got lucky there. Just go back this way. Giant enemies. The The final frontier. Get away from them. I got hit by a rock. Got hit by a couple rocks this time. 3 rocks. Oh. Link is asking for it. Might be good if I stop over at that Kasuto town. Well, I have to go there anyway, actually. So it's not a big deal. Oh no. Please don't lose a life. Pretty please. Ooh, this is gonna be a problem. Go away, please. Ooh, just stay away. Thank you, my friend. Oh, this is gonna be even worse. Please get out of there. Alright, these I can handle. Oh, please. Definitely please. Oh my god. I might be fucked. Yeah. Fucked. Alright, well, I've got 9 lives. Son of a bitch. It's like every single one possible. Come here, lady. Link needs your help. Oh, actually. Alright. Moment of truth. I'm definitely gonna lose a handful of lives. Remember, it's a 5-part trip. I hope. I don't really need the key to get through here. Ace also got that one song, the 25 or 6 to 4, stuck in my head. Love that song. Move! I'm just glad they hop around a lot. Makes it far easier to do my job. I have literally not gone into that bridge at all. Extremely nervous to do so, because you can take a lot of damage, a lot of quick damage. Ooh, ooh, that's a problem. Those guys like to snoop around. Ooh. First of many. Ooh. It's okay, I died anyway. No! This is gonna be impossible. It's gonna be impossible. Ooh. No! Son of a bitch! No, how? 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 This is gonna be impossible. I don't know how you're supposed to do this. This is probably one of the worst achievements I've ever had in my entire life. Immediately lost all my lives. Son of a bitch. How come I could do it when it mattered there, but not here? And just magically, all my lives gone. So I'm gonna have to do this again, which is even more annoying. Son of a bitch. This has to be the stupidest challenge. I don't see the fun in this at all. I didn't see the fun in this when I was told this would be a thing to do. For the stupid achievements. I don't know who made this achievement, like, be a thing. It's the kind of annoying thing where, like, it doesn't matter how much practice you do, you just have to hope, and you have to get lucky, and you have to use that spell, like, just every time. And you can't lose a life here, so if you lose a life here, you're definitely fucked. I just don't know what they were thinking putting this in the game. Because it's not just that it's a grind, and it's not even a test of your skill, it's a test of the RNG of the game, which makes at most it a test of your patience, which isn't fun either. You know, it's a challenge that's completely out of your control. And like, no matter how good I get at this game, I have to acknowledge that I can't do this. So it's more like lock in, just it's gonna happen when it's gonna happen, you hope. It's like the post office from 1700s. Yeah, your letter may get there. May. My friend, may. This section of the game isn't even, like, hard. These enemies now aren't even that hard. I'm glad I can re-enter Parappa, because I don't want to do this without the candle again, when I have to go through all of these dungeons again for no real reason. I still won't have access to the cross, but who cares? At that point, I won't have to do anything beyond a few continues. And from there I can just grind it out like the Death Mountain debacle. Yay. Whatever. I guess I gotta be more, free with my use of the, my use of the spell. After I get all of these, I will attempt this trench run a second time, but I'm gonna make my tea first. Long as always. Please let me help you come. What? I feel like Raw Dog in the Maze Palace would be more of a challenge than this one. I feel like flying through as a fairy might also help, you know? Fuck it. Let's try it, right? Son of a bitch. I mean, it might use a little bit more, but anytime you die, your magic's regenerated anyway. I got nothing to lose. Then it beats using the spell, getting fucked over by these random guys. You know, would be a bit better. Think left. Please. Don't touch me. These little fuck-ass enemies jumping around. Just ignore that guy. Gotta go down. Pray to God this guy doesn't kill me. So I would get kicked back by him. I'm glad I didn't. Okay. So I've got 2 more 1-ups that I can snag in this world. Grab one of them now. Okay. Okay. That's more like it. New strategy. Just use the life. Or not use the life. Use the fairy spell. I never thought of that. Should have thought of that yesterday before risking the freaking fairy. I mean, sorry, the spell. Probably, maybe kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Just assuming that I can use the fairy spell every time. And I may take some damage. That's okay. I can take damage. Taking damage is fine. Taking damage is one thing. It's the taking damage and losing every single life that's the problem. Alright, there we go. We have now placed every single one of these. A little bit faster this time as well, which is positive. So now it's juke out the little rocks again. Yes. Just barely made that. Lost about 1.5 hearts. It's not horrible. You hit a rock! Ah! Ah! Ooh. Hitting 1 rock is one thing. I don't have to do the whole don't take damage this time, so I'm fine with that. Man. Aside from this stupid achievement, this is a really good game. I'm definitely shocked, and I'm glad to have gone through it. I'm hoping to beat it tonight. But you know, can't always get what you want, as those one guy said one day. Stay on the screen. Thank you, bud. Just get through. Just get through in one piece. Nice. I have all my magic back, so I can only assume that I hit that guy. There you go. That's all it is now. Alright, new strategy. I think that this one will work. Tank a bit of damage, you'll be fine. It's the first time I've gotten through that, so... And now it's okay if I die in this cave, right? Because now... Right. There's no... It doesn't... There don't appear to be pitfalls in this cave, but I will be careful anyway. And double check a guide. I feel like a guide would be helpful right now. Oh, I didn't even go and grab, didn't grab Thunder. So I might have to do everything one more time anyway, but that's okay. At that point, I can get the candle, and it'll mean jack shit. So... But at least I can do this again, and it'll be fine. Right now, it's looking like I've got a practical way through, so... Yeah, it's looking like there's not much in this cave except those little eyeball freaks. Oh, and a scorpion. And one of those little throw-in axe guys. So... that's gonna be its own thing. How I just got through that, the world may never know. I really don't think this matters, but I'll try anyway. Yeah. Yeah, it's just using the freaking fairy to get through everything. Okay. Fair. fact that this strategy works is pretty surprising. Okay, so this guy, just fairy. Once again, just fairy through these things. Oh, it's just that one. Okay. And just like that, we have reached the Great Palace. I didn't mean to do that. Fuck it. All that's left now is repeating that exact same process, but first and foremost, I will go grab the candle from Parappa Palace. Why not, right? Make it a little bit easier on myself. Better than nothing. And open up this terrible screen to me. Finally. No more playing with one arm behind my back. But again, that's just like, can you cheat your way to the end? That's pretty much what this game just, or what this challenge just requested of me, which isn't the most fun, you know? It's just not. Pretty sure that the elevator is right over here. Yep. Hello, elevator. This is the one singular elevator that I did not go down during this entire run. Waiting for the break of day. I don't think I can ever get the candle because of that. I can't use a key. Oh well. Fuck it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? The first strategy worked. Ferry my way through, tank a couple lives. Gonna do the same thing here. And you know what? It was far more effective than I thought it would be, so gonna do it again. I thought I would get my tea now, but I kind of locked in because I got excited about this new strategy that paid off. Paid off very well. So let's go again now. This is literally the only time during the set that you have to, like, slow down and wait. Well, at least with this challenge. Ooh. Whoopsies! Okay. Final stretch, and then it's just beat the Great Palace one more time, which... with all the 8 and with knowing how to beat those flippy, jumpy eagle bullshits, this should be doable. I don't think I should go this way. keep on not doing this right. Could have sworn that up until this time, that guy has not been here. Right? Speeding up a little bit, yeah. Because we're at that point. We are just at that point. Ooh, son of a bitch. Right. Please don't kill me. Thank you. I did indeed master Zelda 2. Alright? There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This game kicked my ass and I have now kicked it in return. No offense, it can still kick my ass if it really wants to right now. So... like if I get careless. I like that this game doesn't let you get careless, even in Dungeon 3, you know, you're in Dungeon 3, and in most Zelda games, you know, that's Jabu Jabu's belly, and in Aku, the Dungeon 3 is not half as bad. I mean, you're introduced to the Dark Knight for the first time, but they're just the orange ones, and they're still a very practical villain, so you don't have to, like, be too scared or anything like that. They are entirely plausible. Zelda 3, the dungeon, the third dungeon's pretty simple, I'd say. I'm excited to do the third dungeon, test. You know, at worst, the third dungeon, or, I'm sorry, not the third dungeon test. I'm excited to play the third game in the series. Alright, bro. Thankfully, the third dungeon is not that bad. or sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm tired. The third game is not that bad. It can be a little bit annoying. I think the third set requires you play through the game twice. The Retro Achievement set, that is. It's not too bad. You have to do a bottleless run, which I don't know if they'll let the glitch that I did way earlier in this channel. If they'll let you do the glitch that just passes, or if it's like you have to beat Ganon without a bottle. Because if it's beat Ganon without a bottle, then yeah, I gotta play through the game. But if it's just beat the game without bottles, then I should be able to do it with the glitch and be alright. But I don't know. I guess we'll cross that line when we get to it, right? I kind of want to look that up, actually. Don't know how long it'll take. Link to the past, if this will load. Other than that, I'm pretty sure all of these are like just beat the game, maybe beat a boss without taking damage. Which will probably be pretty hard with the Link to the Past. The Link to the Past can be kind of tough. Complete Ganon's tower without ever entering, while possessing a sword, exiting, or dying. I'll start and finish in one attempt, entirely swordless. What the hell? That seems like an actual nightmare. Yeah, it says defeat Ganon. So maybe it's 3 playthroughs? Unless you wanted to do that and the no bottle playthrough time. Cool. Which, you know, I'm pretty good at A Link to the Past, but I'm not so good at A Link to the Past that I can magically pull a playthrough like that out of my ass. But who knows, you know? I thought that I couldn't possibly beat this game either, so... without even using a continue. I don't know. We'll see. I could see doing the game without a bottle. It's really just... I think it's like... you essentially can't easily heal. So, like, fine. Yes, I can live with that. But... doing Ganon's tower without ever owning a sword, does that mean, like, you have to go, like, swordless throughout the entire game? And if so, what the hell? Like, how do you go swordless through A Link to the Past? I think, don't you collect the sword, like, right at the start of the game? I don't know how to bypass that. So, again, you know, fine. It's just convoluted. Alright. Was kind of hoping that this wouldn't happen. Okay. Let's go into Dungeon 5 again. And probably the easiest of the late dungeons, aside from Dungeon 6, actually isn't that bad. So, you know. Ooh. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. He touched me. Alright, 200, I'll take that. Never mind, I guess my fucking thing won't. Means a hot no, actually. See, that's how you get 200. That's how you register that. Alright. Left. 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 Right. Left. Now, the hardest part of this game is gonna be the Great Palace now. Assuming that my strategy with the fairy works as smoothly as it did the first time. Because with fully upgraded health, those invisible guys don't do half as much damage as I thought they would do. Ooh. Okay. Do you have to be, like, autistic to beat this game? Because it makes sense to me. Oh. Move, buddy. Alright. From here, we're good. From here, we're good. We are A-okay. But fell off the screen. Ooh. Right over him. Right over him. Right over him. Just gonna double check the chat here. I doubt that anyone's in the chat today, but might as well, right? Might as well have it available to me. Yeah, if only the fairy wouldn't be running around in the middle of nowhere. Mage's Palace. Last time, hopefully. Last time. Ah, bud. Might as well. Okay. We now have 8 of the 10 lives. We can go snag 1 more in the allocated spot. Bro. Oh my fucking god. I hate these guys. I have to go grab Thunder. I can't forget the Thunder this time around. It may even be best for me to go grab the Thunder and then turn around later and heal before pressing on, like I'm about to do here. Yeah, we're not taking chances this time. But to be fair, again, the Great Palace is... can't believe I'm saying this. The Great Palace, it's still a hard dungeon, and it's one of the best dungeons. It's just not as challenging in retrospect as you would presume it to be. It's not a slight on Great Palace fans. Relax. Relax, everybody. Come here. Come here, buddy. Okay. Alright. And saying, no fucking way I'm just not gonna take damage through here. Like, you're joking. Like, I get having to practice for it on one hand, but... Wait, how? Now I'm not taking damage? No. That would be too convenient. Alright. I'm seeing in retrospect, you can lose a life. That's okay. Not ideal, but you can. Please. See, I can face them. They're okay. These guys. Ichi. Ideal? No. Again, not ideal, but I can. And face them. For better or worse. These guys, not so much. Not as lovable. not as lovable. I have about 2 blocks of health left, so yes, I may have to sacrifice a life here. Got so lucky there. Please. Just please. Shit. Please, please, please. Yes! Still gonna get my ass kicked in here. It's problematic. So we go back to that Zelda 2 guide. Because these guys are not fucking around. And again, I might lose a couple lives here. All you have to do is go into the first door there. Okay. I knew that would happen. Get in there. I'm gonna have to double check how to wing an easy attack on the Thunderbird. Weird that you're given something that can enable you to walk on water, but when it comes down to it, you can't walk on water in, like, the majority of areas. It's kind of strange. And by majority of areas, I mean right here at this specific lake. Ooh, getting healed right there would have been so nice. Honestly, if I can, like, ooh, I still went down. Oops. There we go. Alright. Alright, let's make it happen. By the grace of God. I'd almost rather get hurt by a rock if it means I can avoid getting hit by the other guys. Whoa, whoa, whoa. How much damage did I take? Oh, no, I'm still good. I'm okay. Now, shit gets real. Fairy time. Stop. Hammer time. But with fairies. It's fairy time. Now I have thunder, so just quite literally get to the boss area. Quite literally, my friend. Boom. I can take that hit. You can take hits. It's okay. You got a shit ton of lives. A shit ton is at least 4, so we're good. Ooh. Ooh. I actually landed a hit on one of these buggers. That's new. Still died though. Okay. It's okay. Y'all are doing fine. And so we need you to take one more hit damage, actually. Could you move, please? This is gonna be a problem. Getting through like that is crazy. I'm just gonna die. Just gonna take it. Take that. Take the knee. Same there. I don't need experience points. That's what these developers ain't thinking of. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, it is about that time to beat the Great Palace and finish this game off. First, I'm gonna go make myself my tea. And I'm going to use the bathroom. We will return after these messages. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't look around once in a while, you could miss it. It's one of my favorite movies. My dad showed it to me. He had a huge cabinet of movies. So I would always look at his cabinet and I would go, ooh, I want to watch this, I want to watch that. And there'd be all sorts of quality movies in there. My dad was never one to watch movies that he didn't think had any value to him, or keep movies, that is, that didn't have any value to them. He would watch some silly movies like Ride Along 2, anything with Ice Cube, really. But he was always focused on keeping the movies that had serious value. So, personally, I had seen 16 Candles in his cabinet and Pretty in Pink in his cabinet. I was never interested. I didn't care. But I did care about this one Ferris Bueller. You know, you just got Matthew Broderick like laughing and smiling on the screen or on the box. I had no idea who Matthew Broderick was. But my dad didn't let me watch it, right? It's too old for you. But finally, I hope I'm going the right way. I really hope I'm going the right way. I'm gonna double check. But I finally got to watch it one day with him, and it was great. It's not my favorite of those Rat Pack movies. Maybe second favorite or third favorite. I actually think I am going the right way. Yes, I am. It's not my favorite of the Rat Pack movies, but it was one that I really liked. The message was pretty, so. Also, I'm drinking an organic respiratory tea. Organic respiratory tea. What does that mean? Well, it's just for your lungs. It's got healthy herbs for your lungs, so you know, can't complain. Ooh, almost didn't make that. Man, what a trip this was. Again, not my favorite Zelda game by a long shot, but better in retrospect than the others. For example, I like this one more than Phantom Hourglass, for sure. I definitely do. Phantom Hourglass is pretty boring in retrospect. I really like walking around, not walking around, collecting the strange stuff in Wind Waker and exploring, and you just can't do that in Phantom Hourglass, and that's lame to me. That's just lame. So no, Phantom Hourglass, not my favorite at all. It's better in my mind also than Minish Cap. I'm not a fan of Minish Cap at all. I think the story is boring, the world is really obtuse and kind of lame to me as well. Never found any reason whatsoever to like it. Fuck. Never found any reason whatsoever to like it. The graphics, actually, they're beautiful. Graphics are beautiful. I love when sprites are done right, and sure enough, Minish Cap is on that list of beautiful looking sprites. So, congrats Minish Cap fans, you're not completely down for the count. I don't hate you or anything. It's just that. The Minish Cap, or I guess like growing small mechanic, also isn't big to me. It's just anytime you're supposed to be small, there's a little thing there that'll make you small. You know, there's no exploration or secret about it. There's hardly any of that in the game. The swamp area, I've never felt like falling asleep during a video game, but the swamp area of Minish Cap actively made me want to go to sleep, and I nearly fell asleep just playing the game, which is new for me, completely new territory. I don't usually do that, so... You know, don't get me wrong, I get tired playing games or whatever, but it wasn't as bad as just straight up not enjoying myself. Ooh, Mr. Bubble. Yeah, it wasn't a good time. Does this game beat any other ones? Maybe Oracle Seasons. Like, maybe. Maybe. Right? I mean... Ooh, that's a problem. Okay, we're good. Maybe Oracle Seasons. It depends. I'd have to play through it again here for the Retro Achievements to see how I feel. Even though I also feel like that won't be very fair, because I think the Retro Achievement here for Oracle Seasons is that you have to... like... you have to beat the game, like, 3 times, I think, for different reasons. Like, you have to beat it 100% in an unlinked game, and you have to beat various aspects of it in a linked game, and then you have to beat it in 3 hearts. And just none of that is appealing. I feel like I'm going the wrong way right now. I am going the wrong way right now. I should have gone left. Yeah, it's just unappealing. To beat it 3 times in a row, and of course that'll burn anybody out. You know, it's just not the fairest assessment of the game. So maybe I'll try and assess how I feel about Oracle of Seasons upon beating it once. If that might be better. Oopsies. I'm just gonna try this again. Alright, moment of truth. Shouldn't be too bad. Here we go. Oh. If this is possible. There we go. It's the fastest time I beat him too. Alright. Here it is. This is actually insane to me. And I've done it with 5 lives to spare. In the long run, that's pretty insane. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Zelda 2 for the Nintendo with the retro achievements on. Truly an astounding experience. I didn't even get to drink my tea. I got so locked in there, I didn't even drink the tea. It took me 17.5 hours, so I think a little quicker than the Zelda 1, which is surprising. But I got the Masters. Got the Master's degree in Zelda 2. That's pretty cool. Wow. I really considered skipping this one. I really considered skipping this one and just moving straight into Zelda 3. So for this to happen is pretty incredible. How long before I get into Zelda 3? I don't know. It took me a couple months before feeling like going into Zelda 2. I don't know if it'll be that long. Unlike Zelda 2, there's no guide to push you through, right? There's no guide to push you through Zelda 3 with these retro achievements. Sometimes people make videos, you know, like, I got Zelda 1 achievements, all the achievements. I didn't even look at one of those for Zelda 1 because I got Zelda 1 down like the back of my hand, but Zelda 2, there was one video on it, and I watched that video, and it did help me with beating some of the bosses without taking damage. But otherwise, yeah, it was just me figuring it out or getting lucky as I went. So that's nice. Quite interesting. Quite an interesting experience. More interesting than I thought it would be. I still like the Zelda 1 set better. Zelda 1 set was still better. Zelda 1's just a better game overall, so I guess you really can't help but the retro achievement feeling more fun. But I don't recall an achievement in Zelda 1 that was annoying or like too much without some simple practice. I think the toughest one was the bombing the Dark Knight room, and I remember that one being a challenge, but it wasn't an unfair challenge. It was like you just have to figure out the mechanics of the game. This one, this one had that reach the Great Palace without using the cross or the candle. That's just such a nonsense achievement. That's just there for the fun of like, hey, this is retro achievements. How about a challenge? No, that wasn't fun. It was so unfun that I just inadvertently got defensive. I'm not a big fan of it. It's not cool. Other than that, though, I do think this was a pretty solid run, and some of the faults of the game are what made this set a little more annoying, not the set itself. I'm very thankful to the person who put this set together because this was really cool to experience Zelda 2 in this new way. And ultimately, I would say keep the cross and keep the candle nonsense there. You know, fine. If I can do it, I know any of y'all can do it. And I'm not a Zelda 2 guy. I walked into this, you saw me dying left and right first time through. So yeah, this is doable, more doable than I thought it was. Just literally take some patience, just some patience, and you can handle it. You saw it took 17 hours. 17 hours is not that much, especially with all the open world slop that's out today. It's so much easier. It's not that bad. So, and plus, this one's very rewarding. Once you know how to win, it can comparatively become a chore to die. So, I'm very interested in seeing a few like ROM hacks of this game that are in the retro achievement archives. Same with Zelda 1. I would rather beat the mini games first that are in the retro achievements before trying that, but yep, I can one day. I don't even know if I could do the Wii games on retro achievements because I don't have. First off, I don't have a sensor bar And second off, I don't think my computer is powerful enough to play a Wii game. Maybe some like small size Wii games. But I tried playing Smash Brothers on the Wii, and it was a little tough. It was pretty glitchy, and I could get through maybe one battle, couple battles just for fun. It's like, oh, it's Brawl on my computer, but it wasn't fun. To assume that I could watch those giant cutscenes and play through the game that way would be too much. And if it's that way with Brawl, then it's probably going to be that way with Skyward Sword. And it's probably going to be that way with Twilight Princess as well. Probably be easier to. I did see it easier to play through some of these games on the GameCube, so I would like to. I hope that Wind Waker works out all right on here. It'd be fun to play through a game like that. And I know all the Nintendo 64 stuff should work fine. Yeah. Nevertheless, I'm gonna glow for a little bit. That was cool. Um, Maybe I'll look into a bit of the Zelda 3, but I don't think I'm gonna get to that for a while. Till then, grace and peace, and I hope you all enjoyed this as much as I did. This was a great experience. So much love. I'll call it quits here.